Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, December 10th. I hope you guys are having a really good day so far. And of course, if you're not having a good day, that's okay. I always like to say in my videos that even if you're not having a good day today, allow yourself to go through those emotions or feelings and, ponder in it for a little bit, obviously, but, move forward throughout the rest of the day if you can. And if not, tomorrow's always a brand new day, okay? So tomorrow's always a new beginning, okay? So I'm gonna get started with my oracle messages that I have my personalized deck that I like to make my own. You guys know that I do these videos usually at the end of all my videos that I normally post. So let's just jump right into it, okay? These are decks that I've made myself, handmade. Some of them look a little worn and torn because I've been using the deck for almost a year. So yeah, I wish I could laminate them. There's some that I would like to laminate, but I need to look into a lamination machine, which is not cheap, I don't think. I mean, they should be cheap now, but of course, when I look into it, it's probably going to be expensive because that's just how my taste is, unfortunately. And that could be also a side note for some of you guys. Like, in the West Indies, we like to say, like, our chest is too high, right? So when we say that, it means, like, you could walk into a thrift store and see so many things in a thrift store, and you could have people saying, wow, like $2, $3, $4 for this. But then when you look at something that's like at a thrift store, it's like $200, and you're like, what? So that could be you. Like, you guys could be, very luxurious or have like a very expensive taste naturally without even trying, okay? But anyways, I'm gonna jump right into it. I don't know why, but that could be significant for like earth placements, like Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus, right? But anyways, let's jump right into it. So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time for December 10th? What clarity and understanding can you give the collective at this time for December 10th? Please protect and guide the collective whenever they see these messages or videos. Thank you, Spirit. So we have fast typer, all right? So some of you guys may work in an office, what I'm picking up here, or there's something about you just having a skill set of being a fast typer or being able to communicate really quickly. So communication is very significant in this message at this time. There is something about how you express yourself in modern form and how you express yourself through technology. So throat chakra energy could be very significant. Okay, so let's keep going, guys. You guys could be getting a commitment, a proposal, okay? This could be union, okay? So there is something about long-term connection. Some of you guys, this could be a new, new beginning, or this could be something new, like an opportunity. So yeah, marriage, proposal, commitment is very significant. Somebody could be coming towards you with some type of proposal, but we have protected at this time, okay? So you guys are protected during this time, okay? Take what resonates with that. Either you guys are protecting your energy, or the universe is purposely protecting you. Somebody may have certain features about them, so this could be beauty marks, moles, freckles, but there is something unique about you, okay? And December is very significant. We are in the month of December, so Sagittarius season might resonate for some of you guys, especially it being the 10th. That could be confirmation. So again, some of you guys, when it comes to taking adventure and grounding yourself, that could be confirmation. And I did mention something about earth placements, and December wanted to show up. Okay, so take what resonates with that. Healer or spiritual advisor wanted to show up as well. So again, some of you guys could be healers or spiritual advisors, or maybe you guys are learning more about this. You guys could be communicating with somebody who does healing work or spiritual advisory, okay, or advising, right? So receiving your flowers could be very significant, or buying flowers for yourself. But roses are very significant too. Some of you guys may love roses, or there's something about also for some of you when it comes to receiving your roses. So say you work somewhere and you've worked there for like a couple months or years or so. For some of you guys, when it comes to receiving your roses, you may not receive them from other people, but now moving into this new opportunity or this new beginning, there is something about you receiving your flowers or giving yourself your own flowers, especially for coming so far on your journey. Okay, so you guys could be going through initiation at this time, passing through tests and quizzes. For some of you guys, this could be school as well, from what I'm channeling too. So for some of you guys that are going to school, the month of December, you guys could be going through exams. All right, exams and quizzes, so that you guys can move forward to the next semester. For some of you guys, this could be you graduating. Okay, so graduation could also be significant, but when it comes to being initiated with the universe, you guys are being tested at this time, and you guys are passing with flying colors, even though it may not look like it in the 3D, but you guys are passing. Blue eyes are very significant, or this could also mean that you guys are connecting closer to your inner calm, spiritual development, third eye being activated. Also when it comes to tranquility, so some of you guys are connecting more to water, or you guys could be needing to connect more in the water or with water. So this could be like going to the beach, okay, if you can. If you're in Canada, unfortunately, and it's snowing, then yeah, maybe going to the gym where there's a, pool where you can go swimming, or even just being in your own bathroom. Okay, it sounds really crazy, but it could be beneficial, and you can do your research as well. You don't have to do what I'm saying, right? But it's just a suggestion. Some of you guys could maybe sit in the bathroom, like on the edge of the tub, okay? And let's say if you have a tub, right? Or maybe you guys sit in the bathroom in general, and maybe you have the water running, okay, in the background. Now, I know everybody, when it comes to water bills and things like that, ain't nobody got time for that, okay? So if that doesn't work for you because maybe bills, life is lifing, and I understand that, find different ways, right? Drinking more water to cleanse your body, your system. Even when you're in the shower, doing manifestations, or just saying that, I release what no longer, serves me, or, I release any negative energy, and letting the water, pretending the water is washing you away and washing away what negativity or whatever it is that you're trying to release. Okay, so that could be confirmation too. But blue eyes are very significant. Okay, Cancer energy wanted to show up as well. Okay, so some of you guys could be Cancers or have Cancer placements. So Spirit, what other messages do you have? Thank you. Ice skating, navigating your emotions is very significant. Some of you guys are achieving balance at this time. You guys are focusing on peace. And even when it comes to facing challenges, you guys are, I guess you guys are very fluid, right? So you guys are passing these challenges. Like I said, test and obstacles, initiation. You guys are passing. Okay, so Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time? Thank you. So Saturn energy wanted to show up when it comes to your responsibilities and discipline. Okay, that is what you guys are passing with flying colors as well. Some of you guys are passing when it comes to knowledge, okay, sharing the knowledge that you're receiving. And also when it comes to discipline, okay, when it comes to releasing other people's burdens, when it comes to responsibility, okay, even traditions are very significant. So with December showing up, and especially with Christmas coming up, some of you guys are releasing, certain traditions that no longer serve you, okay? For some of you guys, karma could be very significant too. Some of you guys may have black and brown hair, okay? This is about grounding yourself too, practicality, okay, being very practical, okay? But connection to Earth is also significant, especially with December Capricorn at this time. So for some of you guys, this could be confirmation when it comes to this energy. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time? What other messages? So minding your business pays off. Keep doing you. Don't let anyone stop your goals and dreams, okay? So yeah, Spirit is saying to keep minding your business. Don't allow anyone to stop you from your goals and dreams, especially if it feels like people think that your goals and dreams are unrealistic, okay? It may be unrealistic to them, but to you, especially if you're getting divine messages and source, you know what's actually divinely guided for you and to you, and you know where to go and how to go about it. So For someone who's not in, like, in tune with themselves or connected to the universe, they will say that your goals and dreams are obscured, okay? Versus where they could be stuck in the matrix and maybe they haven't maybe tapped into their third eye as well. So again, when it comes to your energy, minding your business is very significant. European wanted to show up. So when it comes to like different worldviews, okay, some of you guys may live in Europe, okay, or have European descent. For some of you guys that are European, there may be something about family traditions as well when it comes to you. You may have different worldviews than, your own culture or people that you grew up around, okay? Or when it comes to, for example, cultures. So say European cultures, right? For example, this could be Russia, Germany. Say you guys have different worldviews versus someone from Africa or, parts of Africa when it comes to hoodoo and voodoo, right? So this could be, again, where this is like the difference, where some of you guys could have different traditions, but coming together is still the main goal, okay, when it comes to community. Also, when it comes to working with people, for some of you guys could have dealt with people who are of European backgrounds and you were from a different culture. And there could be something about having different worldviews in that sense as well in the workplace. So you could understand other people's worldviews, but they weren't understanding you. It almost feels like being tag teamed or ganged up against, when it comes to your energy, right? So again, when it comes to exploration, you guys could be wanting to explore different places, explore different countries, different cultures. And this is you. This could be you as someone that, maybe you live in a society where North America is very structured in a certain way. And maybe you want to travel to different countries or different cultures to see how they operate, how they move, okay? How are their traditions, okay? Everybody's different, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we all come down, to source. So take what resonates with that. Beautiful lips, so expression, words, beauty in communication could be very significant. How you communicate could resonate. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have Uranus. Okay, so this is about, again, what you're doing could be very rebellious in someone's eyes. So, for example, me doing tarot work could be someone looking at my work and saying, oh, this girl's rebellious because she's doing something that's out of the norm, right? Or someone who's an entrepreneur, right? But it could be rebellious because it's not part of the matrix. It's not your typical 9 to 5. It's not your typical, corporate job, right? And obviously nothing is wrong with that because, again, we all have to work to survive. But what I'm saying is, usually people who are more open-minded when it comes to people who are very creative, they're not going to judge anybody who has to do what they have to do. Meaning, if you have to hustle to get where it is where you need to go in this lifetime, you're not going to judge anybody who hustles like you. But someone who works a 9 to 5, they may not be as maybe open-minded to you and how you operate. You get what I'm saying, guys? So there is something about, like, being very inclusive, okay, when it comes to other people, but maybe feeling exclusive in the energy, okay? So people may say that they understand you, but then you may realize that, I don't think so. But then you meet people from the collective, and then you say to yourself, okay, I've met my people. Okay, so that could be confirmation too. Okay, so Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective? Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time? What other messages do you have for the collective? What do they need to know for December 10th? Thank you. So the 11th is very significant. So something could be happening tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow is December 11th. It's Thursday tomorrow. So that could be confirmation. Some of you guys could be born on the 11th, okay? So birthdays could be very significant. Maybe you guys are not celebrating, but introspection could be very significant at this time. Also, for some of you guys too, you guys could be born January 11th, okay? So this could be Sagittarius and Capricorn energy. Even July 11th could be very significant for cancers, okay? But this could be confirmation. Or also when it comes to cancer energy, like this nurturing energy, whatever it is that you guys are growing or building, maybe you guys are nurturing that at this time. So taking adventure towards being more open, exploring new opportunities, new things, could be you also grounding yourself towards Capricorn season as well. But the 11th is very significant, and we also have the 3rd. So some of you guys could be born the 3rd. I'm also picking up March 11th and 3rd as well. Okay, initials E could be very significant too. We have the 22nd. We have the 13th. Okay, so that could be confirmation. And also 1111 could be significant for new beginnings. Angel number 3 for creativity, how you express yourself. The 22nd could also be balance and harmony when it comes to like your partnerships. And for 13, that could just be transformations. Okay, single digit, that would be, you know, stability. So you guys are probably stepping into new stabilities, you know, structures and foundations. Initials V could be very significant as well. Okay, so maybe your name starts with V or E or V. So we have here the 30th, okay, take what resonates with that. So the 30th could be confirmation for some of you guys too. The end of the month, or also you guys could be born on this day. Initials H could be very significant, okay, so take what resonates with that. And then we also have initials K, okay? So someone's name could be Kev for short. Maybe Kevin. So maybe Kevin H could be very significant, or Kev H. But yeah, the name Kevin, I don't know, came to my mind. That could be very significant. Someone's name could be Kevin, or you could know somebody with the name Kevin. But yeah, that could be confirmation for the collective, okay? But those initials are very significant. We have H, K, V, and E. So you could have those initials in your name as well. You know, it doesn't have to be Kevin or Kev, but for some reason that just stood out to me the most. And I don't get a lot of names in my readings a lot. I just usually get initials. So that could be confirmation for someone as well. So root chakra could be very significant, survival, okay? And I did talk about this when it comes to working a 9 to 5, and also when it comes to, you know, the matrix, okay? So stability is very significant, survival is very significant, R&B slow jams are very significant too. So some of you guys could be listening to slow music, okay? We also have here new connection. So some of you guys could be stepping into a new connection, okay? Surprise from family could be very significant. And we also have not yet. So if this is a new connection with family, Spirit is saying not yet, or there is something about if this is like a new connection, you guys could be getting, you know, surprise visits from somebody, but it may not be family. It could be someone that you may, you know, call as your family, like this is a friend of yours, or someone that looks at you as a friend. You guys can consider each other as family. That could be confirmation, but there's something about not yet, something not happening yet, okay? But New York wanted to show up, and then we also have karma working out in mysterious ways, good or bad. We have photography as well at the bottom of the deck, so someone's photo could be very significant. Again, karma is, you know, very significant too, and I did mention this earlier in the messages. So when it comes to good karma, receiving karma, whether this is good or bad, this could be you seeing certain things play out as well. And that could be a sign as well for some of you guys, okay? As confirmation, especially when it comes to like your growth. Okay, so you growing could be very significant too. And also receiving justice. Okay, so Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time? What other messages do you have for the collective at this time? What do they need to know? Thank you. So yeah, ringing ear wanted to show up, message downloading. So this is about receiving alerts or spirit messages or activation from the universe, okay? So you guys could have your ears ringing at this time, and it could be, maybe your right ear could be very specific, but take what resonates with that. Timeline jump, okay? So this is quantum shift to a better path. You guys could be upgrading or taking leaps of faith. This is acceleration, so something could be happening for you really quickly or really fast, okay? This could be something that you manifested, and maybe you forgot that you manifested it, but it's coming up really quickly. And this could be showing up really fast in your energy as well. So anchor, okay, grounding needed, okay, stabilizing. So some of you guys could be grounding yourself at this time, okay, when it comes to like being rooted, okay, you guys are grounding yourself and building something quietly. So quiet build wanted to show up. This is preparation, stability, and foundation. So you guys are building something very quiet, okay. Maybe people in your energy know that you have maybe distanced yourself or pulled your energy back, but that's because you guys are building something brand new, all right. We have flicker of light, so there is something about hope, okay, insight. There's something about receiving insight and also breakthrough, okay. Soft expansion, opening, ease, growth. And at the bottom we have clarity break. Okay, so sudden understanding, realization, insight, awakening. Some of you guys are going through a sudden awakening at this time, okay? So again, when it comes to, like I said, growth, receiving clarity is very significant. Understanding your situation and the lessons that you go through could be very significant as well, okay? Thank you, Spirit. So we have short, okay, something could be coming in shortly or short, like a quick message. This could be quick messages, or something could be coming in very direct, very brief and concise. Okay, obviously take what resonates with that, or this could be someone's height. Okay, like you could be talking to someone who's shorter than you. Okay, so say you're the one that's tall, they could be short, okay? Also short distances could be very significant. Okay, so traveling could be, significant when it comes to, communication. Yeah, tall. So yeah, like I said, short and tall. So there's something about someone's height that could be very significant. Also, when it comes to like your growth, I said this before, you guys could be learning more about your growth, strength, okay, different perspectives, right? Contracts are very significant. So some of you guys, when it comes to a contract and this energy, that could resonate at this time. We have beaches, okay? So beaches could be very significant at this time when it comes to going with the flow, okay? This is about being in a playful energy, stepping into new horizons, okay? Minding your business as well showed up again. Okay, so twice. Double confirmation. Okay, not sure who needed to hear this, but this is double confirmation. Okay, so whoever this is, minding your business pays off, okay? And spring wanted to show up, okay? And also when it comes to senior energy, that could be confirmation too for some of you guys, okay? But there is something that you guys are building that's brand new. There's a growth, renewal, okay? Planting new seeds, okay? That could be confirmation, but yeah. Minding your business wanted to show up. So having boundaries and focusing on yourself could be confirmation. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time? What other messages do you have for the collective at this time? What do they need to know? What does the collective need to know, Spirit, for December 10th? What other messages do you have for the collective for December 10th, please? Thank you, Spirit. Funny, I did see Tulip kind of peek out when I was shuffling. But yeah, tulips are very significant when it comes to renewals. Okay, this is about stepping into joyful opportunities, prosperities, going through rebirth, grace, and being open. Okay, so having more openness could be very significant. North America is also significant. So this is about independence, diversity, pioneering. Okay, resilience. So again, New York could be very significant. Maybe some of you guys are traveling or moving to New York, or there's something about, for some of you guys as well in this energy, there's something about receiving an opportunity from someone who is in New York. Okay, so there's something about unions and collaborations, partnerships, things of that matter, but it's only going to be about you connecting with people who are on the same wavelength as you. So being high vibrational doesn't mean like you're perfect. Okay? It just means that your energy is always, in a good spirit. You guys are always trying to be positive. Even if you guys are going through something, you guys are always in a positive mind frame, right? Not everybody is like that. Unfortunately, some people can look outside and be like, oh my God, it's snowing. I do that sometimes, but I joke around because I know that deep down inside, my roots are from the islands. So I know darn well I'm not supposed to be here. I know I should be in a country that has warm beaches and things like that. My ancestors are not from Canada. I'm from Canada, but my ancestors are not. So that's why I like to joke about it, because those are from the islands or who have parents from the islands obviously understand when we're like, oh my gosh, I would rather be on a beach right now than be in the snow, because we feel it in our bones. Okay, not to say anyone else doesn't feel it in their bones, but I mean, if you are like fifth generation Canadian and you're used to the cold, most likely you're not going to complain about the cold compared to someone who's like, first generation Canadian or second. Okay, just an example, right? But yeah, roses are very significant. Like I said, roses could be very significant when it comes to buying yourself roses, or, you receiving your roses could be significant. But yeah, passion, beauty, love, devotion, and divine feminine energy could be very significant. I'm going to get some charms as well. And then I'll end the reading because I notice it's like 20 something minutes. But stars are very significant, okay? Take what resonates with this message here, especially with the color black when it comes to protection, okay? We have here cats. So divine feminine energy, like I said, wings are very significant. So when it comes to taking flight, exploration, that could be confirmation. Towers are very significant, so maybe tower moments are very significant, but I look at this as the Eiffel Tower, okay? So France could be very significant for somebody who lives in France maybe, or anywhere in Europe. That could be very significant, but that's what the energy that I pick up here. Again, flowers are significant too, so again, take what resonates with that. Moon energy, so crescent moon energy, intuition energy could be very significant, tapping more into your intuition, sailing away from what no longer serves you, or trusting in the direction that you're going, could be confirmation. We also have stockings, so the holidays could be very significant for the collective. We also have leaves. Okay, so seasons changing. We are transitioning now from fall to winter solstice. So take what resonates with this when it comes to your intuition as well. Change in season could be also changing in your seasons as well. So you could be going through a lot of changes in your season while the weather is changing, or there is something about out with the old and in with the new. So especially with the leaves dying out, the trees are, losing their leaves, things like that. That could be you. You could be losing certain parts or shedding certain parts of you like a snake, okay? And stepping more into this newer energy when it comes to abundance, new opportunities, new people, places, things, right? You guys are manifesting that, right? And then we also have a four-leaf clover, but protection, the color black. So yeah, a lot of black is very significant. Maybe you guys wear the color black, or you guys could be using that color to protect yourself. I'm also picking up somebody who does spell work. You guys could be using a lot of black candles, okay, when it comes to protecting your energy at this time. And roses, like rose petals. So I'm picturing somebody like using black candles and rose petals like for their divination or something like that. But anyways, I'm going to end it here, guys. I'm already at 30 minutes, but thank you for watching up until this point of the video. Thank you for supporting my page and my channel. I appreciate it. Check me out on YouTube. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. If you want to book a reading, all the information is in the description in this video, or also on my bio in the link. Okay, but yeah, thanks guys, and I'll see you next time. Love you guys. Bye.